Welcome to another edition of the Balking Dead. And I'm your host, Sharpie's Bets, and my asshole hurts from how bad the bookie's been fucking me. So we need to get this shit back in gear and start winning some money. So let's hit the recap of shithole yesterday. Only one that cashed for us was Mike Trout, 2+ bases, plus 124. Cabrian Hayes did not play. I did mention Brian Reynolds, but didn't play him, and the fucker hits a home run. So that's the type of luck I got going. Springer's 2+ bases did not get a hit yesterday. His 9-game hit streak came to an end. Machado's 2+ bases didn't cash prop wise, but on Prize Picks it did because we were on his walks and hits, and he had 2 walks. Something I need to take account to. If I think the guy's getting walks, I need to not be playing his fucking over 1.5 bases. So something I need to take an account. And then good old Altuve, who was not good. Shit the bed and got a single for me. So that sucked ass. Rodon didn't do anything like I thought he was yesterday. I lost some good money on him. Man, Machado did cash for us. Alex Manoah was electric last night. Did give up some runs, but did cash the fantasy because of all the fucking strikeouts he had. And definitely gave out 2K props yesterday after the show. Manoah was one of them, and he cashed quite fucking easy. On the other one, though, George Springer did not do shit for us. Like I said, didn't cash my 2+ bases, so he sure as fuck didn't cash the fantasy. So, shout out to the chat. I know it's Saturday. We got a long day of sports. We got 20 minutes delayed in the main championship soccer match. So let's get into these fucking games. My guy Noli Nol. Goldie home run. Let's go. Yeah. I'm on that bitch. But let's get into it. Shane Bieber. First game on the board we're going to talk about is Guardians and Tigers. Get back day, guys. Shea Bieber's 1-1 with a 3.5 ERA and 8 starts. He has 5 quality starts in his last 6 games, including last week versus these same Tigers, where we were on his K prop. He went 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and 10 strikeouts. Bam! Easily hit the over 6.5. Tigers over the last 15 days, they are not walking, same as their month numbers. They're in the 5% categories. That's like worse than the league shit. They're striking out at 26%. That's top 5 in the league. And they're not hitting. 210 average, 618 OPS, and an isolated power of 145. So Bieber's K prop is at 6.5 minus 117 on my bookie. And I am going to be on his K prop today, 6.5. I bet it at minus 112 on Bovada. I normally don't like to run back-to-backs, guys, but we are in Detroit. This is one of the better pitcher ballparks in baseball. And we're talking about a team that just can't fucking hit, guys. They can't walk. I have them projected to go 6-7 innings, guys, and can he not get my strikeouts again? So I'm back on Bieber, guys. I normally don't like the back-to-backs, but I'm on him personally. His fantasy score is 41.5. That's where I'd stay off. He can give up some runs today being a back-to-back. But I had to dig through all the way back to 2019 when he had his last back-to-backs, and the guy did just as well back then. So I've got to expect Bieber is going to put the same type of numbers up, but maybe give up an extra run or two. But like I said, this team's just not patient enough at the plate, so I got to take advantage of it with a strikeout pitcher. On the other hand, Alex Fado, who you haven't been fading. If you have, you ain't been winning. He's 1-1 with a 3 ERA and 4 starts. He has not made it to the 6th inning, but also has not given up more than 2 earned runs in any game he's played. Last week versus Cleveland, 5.1 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned run. He is another first-round draft pick from these Detroit Tigers, guys. So it's not like they're just not allowing him to run his pitch count up. So who has the better bullpen? They're both fucking elite. Tigers pin as the second in the league, 2.85. Guardians have a 3.27. So my thing with Fado is it's now a back-to-back. He was pretty much good enough to only pitch 15 innings in AAA to get the bump to the major leagues. He's a first-round draft pick, so I just got to expect some bumps and bruises from him. Cleveland, over the last 15 days, they're walking 9%, striking out only at 20% with a crappy-ass 201 average, 614th OPS, and an isolated power of 143. Their month numbers are really good. Their last 2 weeks numbers say that they're falling off. K-prop for Fado is 4 plus at plus 120. On Prize Picks, it's at a 3. A straight 3 is at a minus 239 if you want that for a push. And his fantasy score is 19.5. The numbers say he should go out there and do good again, guys. I just don't know as a kid if he's ready for a back-to-back. So I'm not going to trust it personally. But I do know a guy who knows something, who may know something, who may be on the under in this game. So definitely he thinks Fado's going to do good. No run first inning is at minus 145. And shout out to the guy that I was maybe speaking of. Jose Ramirez, guys, was 0 for 1 last week versus Fado, and the 2 chances he was up with a walk. Jose Ramirez versus right-handed pitching has better average and OPS, guys. His 2+ bases is at minus 104, and we on that today, guys. That right there just seems like a must-play. Jose Ramirez versus a kid. Yeah, I think it's your time to meet the guy, personally. And, yeah, I'm fucking way too baked. But we got a few more games to talk about. Where's everybody at? 15 live, 10 likes. Smash the fucking like, guys. Get in the chat. Say what's good. Let me know y'all here if you're here. If not, if it's just a bunch of ghost people, then dip. Next game, Dodgers at D-backs. Tony Gonsolin versus Merrill Kelly. Tony Gonsolin is 4-0 with a 1.62 ERA and 8 starts. Good God, that's been good. 1.62 ERA and 8 starts. He's faced the D-backs 2 times this year, already with mixed results. 2 weeks ago, he went 6 innings, 3 hits, and 2 earned runs. In 5 starts last year versus the D-backs, he didn't give up more than 2 earned runs any time, but never went more than 5 innings, including in like a game like today. He just pitched versus them within the last 2 weeks. Last year, he pitched versus the Diamondbacks in a 10-day period. First game, 5 innings, 0 runs. Next game, 5 innings, 2 runs. So he just pitched versus them 2 weeks ago. He gave up 2 earned runs in 6 innings. I've got to expect him to give up 3 earned runs. I mean, the numbers are absurd from the Diamondbacks, guys. The last 15 days, they're walking at 10%, striking out only at 22%, 265 average, 823 OPS, and an isolated power of 214. Okay, I know it's been versus some shitty pitchers, but still, they've been seeing the ball, and they've been hitting the fucking ball. So, yeah. Rendon didn't hit the K-prop neither with did Verlander, bro. What the fuck? They got touched up. Them 2 blew a 2 K-prop. Rendon didn't hit the K-prop. Who's Rendon? Oh, no, I wasn't on Rendon's K-prop, bro. That's what I sure wasn't on yesterday. But, sorry that you lost. But, life's a bitch, then you marry one, guys. I'll tell you that. Definitely lost money, too. Bro, I went one-on-one. I was on Manoa, and I was on Verlander's K-prop. Those are the 2 I gave out. Went one-on-one personally. Sucks balls, but on to the net. But 265 average, 823 OPS. So I expect these guys to at least get 2-3 runs personally off of Gonsolin, even though he's been nothing but fucking electric versus this team. His K-prop is at 6+, minus 108, and his Prize Picks is at 5, minus 141. So if you want to push on the 5, it's at minus 141. His fantasy score is at 33.5. Merrill Kelly, guys, is 3-2 with a 3.49 ERA and 9 starts. He's coming into the season humming with 6 straight games with 0 earned runs or a quality start. In the last 3, he's had 3 earned runs or plus. And 2 weeks ago, he didn't make it more than 2 innings versus these Dodgers, giving up 8 earned runs. Last year versus the Dodgers in 4 starts, he had 2 quality starts and 2 fucking starts where he got cracked. He's already been cracked for 1, and he's already had 1 quality start. Dodgers are fucking humming, guys. We already know that. The last 15 days, they're walking 11.5%, striking out 21% with a 278 average 862 OPS and an isolated power of 219, guys. These guys are humming. So, Merrill Kelly, guys, I expect him to eat another train, guys. Do I expect him to give up 8 fucking runs in 2 innings? No, but do I expect 2 to 4 runs in 6 innings? Yes, and I expect the same from Tony Gonsolin. And then we come into a battle of the bullpens, and we already know the Dodgers have the better bullpen. They have a 3.04 ERA, and Arizona has a 4.70, 28th in the league, the 3rd in the league. Big advantages there. No run first inning is at a minus 115, and you already know what prop I'm going to jump on. With Merrill Kelly, guys, his K prop is 5 plus minus 112. On Prize Picks, it's at minus 159, and that's a straight 4. I wouldn't be looking to run no K prop versus this team, especially with the numbers that a lot of these guys have off of Merrill Kelly, guys. So I'm only going to be looking to run one guy and put my money on one guy. Had a bad day the last 2 days. So I'm just looking to bank on a few people and get my money back up. So Mookie Betts, he's 5 for 15 with 2 home runs off Kelly. And we called it 2 weeks ago on this show, and we've been riding him ever since, guys. This guy's a fucking walking, talking, smashing motherfucker right now. So give me his 2+ bases. It is at minus 114. So fucking what? He is on the fucking road. We get all 9 at bats versus a guy he has good fucking numbers against. And he is just on a fucking tear right now. His hits, runs, and RBIs are at 4 fucking plus minus 103. I think that's the highest I've ever seen it. It's usually at a 3, and that's just absurd. So I'm on Mookie Betts at 2+ bags at minus 114. What up, GTM, my guy? What's up, Mr. Heat? Let's fucking go. Noli knows, Mr. Heat. But yeah. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I had a straight up bet on the Astros run line. I lost. That definitely did not have a quality start last night. Definitely had a bad fucking game. Yeah, definitely happened. It's baseball. If you think I'm gonna be right about 100% of the things, bro, I'm sorry. Life's a bitch, then you marry one. But definitely on Mookie Betts in this game, guys, and I'm definitely leaning the over first 5 full game. Haven't pulled the fucking trigger because I'm being a fucking pussy because baseball's been bad the last 2 days. So been very selective with my bets today. On to the next one. Blue Jays at Angels. Yusei Kikuchi versus Michael Lorenzen. Kikuchi's 2-1 with a 3.47 ERA and 8 starts. He has allowed 3 walks in 3 straight games. So his outings haven't been long, but he has not allowed more than 2 earned runs in every game. In the month of May last year, so he hasn't allowed more than 2 earned runs in any game this whole month. So this guy's been a fucking beast, and April was bad to him. So then we go into how was he versus the Angels, guys? We know he pitched versus the Mariners. So last year in 2 games, gave up 10 earned runs, 15 hits, and 9 innings of work. Oh, shit. I think he's in for a fucking doozy, guys. The only thing is Angels versus lefties the last fucking 15 days or month, 9% walk average, a little bit better than league average. They don't strike out at 19.2. They have a 270 batting average, which is really good. They just have a middle-of-the-pack OPS, 761 OPS, 146 ISO. So to me, that tells me they're going to be getting on base, and they do take their walk. So this could be a long day for Kikuchi, guys. They already seen him. They have a good number versus him. They hit him well. So his K prop 6+ at minus 124 on Prize Picks at 5.5, and his fantasy scores at 31.5. I'll be looking to hit that fantasy score to the under today, guys. I think he's in for it personally. On the other hand, it's Michael Lorenzen, and it's 5-2 with a 3.05 ERA. And I said it at the beginning of the year that he was showing signs in the spring that he was going to be bet on this year, guys. And 5 out of 7 games, he's had a quality start. That's been bet on for Michael Lorenzen, who over in Cincinnati was not bet on. So they asked him to do a whole lot more things than they do over here. And he's from Orange County, and maybe these pitching coaches figured something out with him because it's a lot more than his ERA that shows that he's been improving, guys. So the guy's not walking people. He's throwing a lot more first pitch strikes, and got to be looking towards playing on him. Blue Jays, last 15 days, 8.7 walk percentage, middle of the pack, 21.8 strikeout percentage with a 218 average, 674 OPS, and a 160 ISO. So the power numbers are somewhat there, but their average isn't. And yes, they've gotten to Ohtani, and yesterday they did get to that kid, but I just think Lorenzen's on a different level right now, and if he's pitching like he has been, I think he can hold these Blue Jays down. His K props at 5 plus at plus 118, 4.5 on Price Picks, and his fantasy scores at 27.5. I lean to the over. I have not bet this game. I don't know. I definitely got to figure out how I want to fade Kikuchi, whether it's a team total or if I want to back Lorenzen. Blue Jays pin 3.90 ERA, and the Angels pin has a 3.84 ERA, both 19th and 20th respectively. Nothing to write home about. Trash, pretty much. No run first inning, minus 120. Where the prop that I have to fucking bet, guys. And it's on Bovada, and I give out a lot of my bookie.ag props, but Mike Trout to get a fucking hit was minus 157. One hit, not a double. Like, it was like, what the fuck? So I fucking had to hammer it. I mean, it is what it is. If I just got put on the sucker pool and ran for a train, I bet worse things in my life. So fucking be it, guys. But Mike Trout's 3 for 9 off Kikuchi with a home run, and this year versus left-handed pitching, 405 average with a 1353 OPS. I had to bet it minus 159. It was 157 and then moved to minus 159. So on Bovada, that was just a stupid bet. And yeah, definitely on it. And definitely endorse the 2+ bases at plus 104. I will be betting that also, but put a decent sized bet on that. And maybe I'm a sucker, but sign me up. Sign me up. 5-1 Royals. Let's go. Fucking Noli with the live bet, motherfucker. Right before I jumped on, he's like, taking the Royals live. Taking the Royals live. Well, did you like the over in the Toronto game? I like the Angels team total over, but it's probably too high. I don't know what the Blue Jays are going to do. I think Lorenzen could hold them down personally and go 6-7 innings and have a quality start where Kikuchi can get lit up. So I'm tossed up right there. I don't know what the Blue Jays are going to do, but I'm pretty sure Kikuchi gets ran. The last game, though, I think it's the last game because I am baked like a cake. The chat's starting to show up. Smash the like if you haven't. 24 in here, 14 likes. We got to get to 22. Clayton Kershaw. Let's get to it. So, Jose Urquidy versus Logan Gilbert. Urquidy's 4-1 with a 4.2 ERA and 8 starts. He's been solid all month of May except for one game versus Boston, who happened to fucking hit him, guys. So no big deal there. He does have some splits to be concerned of. Last year, his home ERA was 3.35 and his road was a 3.85. Half run difference, not too bad. This year, 1.47 at home and a 6+ on the road. So do we expect his home ERA to come down? Yes. But he is fucking worse on the fucking road. So that is a concern. Last year versus the Mariners, he had one quality start and 3 starts, but only 2 earned runs in every start. This year in April, he played them in 17, and they fucking raped him, guys. They pulled his cheeks back, bent him over, and fucking raped him. So, is he due for a good start? Yes, but he's also just not good on the road, guys. So it's hard for me to back Urquidy here, especially with these type of numbers. They're walking 8%, which ain't good. They are striking out only 21%. They 249 average, 719 OPS, and an isolated power of 148. Middle of the pack numbers, nothing crazy, guys, but they've already hit him once. He pitches worse on the road. I mean, can he go out there and deal? Yes. I'm just not trying to guess if it's going to be today. His K props at 5+ minus 104. Fantasy scores 27.5. I can't look to play him either which way. Oh, I see you, my guy Trey. You popping up with the Casamigos in the Bleezy. But yeah. On the other hand, we got Logan Gilbert, 4-2 with a 2.6 ERA and 9 starts. He's been a fucking beast all year and somehow has not seen the Astros this year. And this is the 3rd time they are fucking facing them in a series. So Maybe it's just good luck, or maybe they put him in that spot of the rotation on purpose. But he's definitely been their best pitcher, guys. So he's a stud. Don't last year versus the Astros, it doesn't look good. He was 0-1 with a 7 ERA. The only plus was what was one game was wait. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, last year in 3 starts versus the Astros, his box scores don't look good. He was 0-1 with the 7 ERA. Okay, that's not fucking good. The only plus to that 0-1 7 ERA was he had one home game where in 5 innings, 0 earned runs. So the one home game he did have, he did well. So Logan Gilbert at home is a better pitcher, but he's a stud all the way which way around. So Astros are humming. They are walking 7.3% of the time, striking out 21.2% of the time with a 258 average, 782 OPS, and an isolated power of 202. They are smacking the ball, guys. Like last night, they didn't. Today, I expect them to. Am I betting them to tonight? No. Watch them go out there and just fucking rape them. They do see him well as of last year, but Logan Gilbert is a different pitcher this year than last year, and your Queedy is different. So I just have a bunch of different reads on this game, and it's fucking left and right and twisty. It's like a fucking bop it on this game. So I'm just not going to pull the trigger on any bets other than one, and that is Jose Altuve. He's 5 for 9 with a home run off of Gilbert, guys. 2+ bases is plus 112. Sign me up. This is probably not getting a home run in Seattle. This is hard to get home runs there, but big field, give me a gapper and just let him run. So got to do that. Got to sign me up for that. So shout out to you guys. You guys fucking rock. 32 live, 18 fucking likes. Let's get to this card that Prize Picks is going to have me betting today. I told you at the beginning of this, guys, I'm on Shane Bieber over 6.5 today, personally, and on Prize Picks. Yes, it's a back-to-back. Yes, that's not usually that good, but I had to go all the way back to 2019. And yes, he is a different pitcher than 2019, so there's not really much other than nothing out there. Other than the Tigers just don't walk, they don't hit, and I expect them to be out there 6, 7 innings and to get me 7 strikeouts to a team that's just not hitting or walking. Sign me up for some motherfucking Bieber. I get my weed in California. All right, but yeah. Then we're gonna go to Kikuchi, guys. Like I said, I haven't found a way to bet him personally, but on Prize Picks, I am fading him on the under. I expect them to get him. Last year in 2 starts versus the Angels, he gave up 15 hits, 10 earned runs, and 9 innings. I expect Kikuchi to just give it up today, guys. It just is what it is. And please and thank you. And then the last but not least, guys, is Mookie Betts. This guy has a hit run RBI. He is a machine. His hits runs RBIs is at 4+ minus 103. And you're going to give me a fantasy score of 8? Get the fuck out of here, guys. He's one of the hottest hitters in baseball. And there's a few of them right now, guys. This guy is literally carrying the Dodgers on his shoulder, but yet there's about 5 other dudes who could carry them on their shoulder at this time too. He's a fucking hog right now, and we're getting him at a cheap price. He's 5 for 15 with 2 home runs off of Kelly. So why not? I think it should be at like 8.5 to 9.5. Like this guy's just a machine right now, and we got to ride him while he's hot. So let's get to it, guys. Smash the like if you guys haven't. And let's get on over to Prize Picks. Go on over there, use promo code PUBSports. Why? Because your first match deposit up to $100, they will match deposit. So 25 for 25, 100 for 100. And y'all need to tune in tomorrow for the new Sunday edition of this show, guys. We are not just going to talk props on Sunday no more. We're going to pull on some motherfucking dudes that I fucking hang out with, that I've hung out with personally, fucking bet baseball with personally, drank beers with, smoked weed. We just ain't fuck bitches together. But, I mean, some of them are married and stuff, so you can't do that. But tomorrow we're going to bring on Noli and Connor Mack, guys. We're going to talk sides, totals, props, every which fucking way of the Sunday night baseball game and have a little fun. So join us tomorrow. Smash the fucking like on the way out. Let's cash some fucking tickets, guys. Until next time, Either fucking love me or hate me. I'm still Sharpie.